Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on anime Vanguards and how to macro stuff. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to macro and AFK the Igris boss. This is an updated guide because my old guide is outdated, I'm pretty sure, because they've buffed it a few times. For this macro, we are going to be using only 3 units, which is going to be Sprint Wagon, Oryu, and Gilgamesh. You do not need Oryu for this macro, but it will make it a lot better. I don't really think this macro will fail just using Gilgamesh, but I'm going to be using Oryu in a lot of my macros just as like a fail-safe because he has infinite range, so he's just kind of there, you know, fail-safe. Alright, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the macro so you can get Igris. So, you can get the Vanguards, Sun Jinwoo, and Igris unit. When you are in the event, you are going to want to open Tiny Task. The link to download this will be in the description. You're going to want to turn on playback speed to 1x and continuous playback. You can record this along with me because this is kind of a tips and tricks video as well. But the file for this, if you don't record it, will be in my Discord server as always. So you can just download it, get my positioning, and start it. So when you are in the game, you want to start this. You're not going to record anything yet. You're going to come right here, and you are going to want to kind of zoom out just like this. You can kind of make it a little bit easier for you. Kind of make this easy to find. Boom, like that. And I am going to screenshot this. And yeah, so now you are going to wait for the macro, well, not the macro, the match to fail. And yeah, I will be back once I fail. Alright guys, once the match has failed, you are going to want to make sure you have the same Tiny Task settings as me. You're going to either open a file from the Discord, and that'll be all you do, it will just run. Or you want to make it yourself. Maybe you're using some different units, you can also do that. Just record. Click retry a few times. Click vote yes a few times. And place the first farm. By the way, I do want to acknowledge that I am on 1 UI size, literally just 1.0. All I'm using. So yeah, you are just going to want to make sure you mainly focus on farms for the first waves. Now, I don't think traits matter in this, so my Gilgamesh has, you know, ethereal, but that shouldn't matter, because I don't think... Hold off on upgrading this last one, because for the macro, you kind of want to be a little bit slower on stuff, just so... I'm going to try not to have to use Oryu for damage, because I'm going to make it where you don't have to use them. At this point, you are going to want to place your first Gilgamesh, though. Boom. My Gilgamesh does have this familiar, but again, it really shouldn't matter, because this boss stage is so easy that all you got to do is really just put 1 Gilgamesh upgraded and do that. I'm actually going to try to do this without Oryu. Towards the end, I might put one in the back, just so... But as I'm sitting here, I'm realizing this might mess up the macro if I place one, because it might kill stuff faster, but I'll put one down anyways. Gilgamesh should just take care of him anyways. Literally all I'm gonna do now, make sure all these are max. Yeah. I'm gonna just upgrade this Gilgamesh to max upgrade, and yeah, this will also help you farm battle pass XP, player XP, and everything like that, so you can get the Dante unit, which is apparently really good. I'm sorry for the inactivity. I just was taking a little break from Vanguards, mainly because I was burnt out, really didn't have anything to grind. I'm coming back though. I still don't know what I need to grind, because Boo is not that good, and neither is Gogeta. I mean, at least compared to units I have. I know they are kind of meta units, but I just have units that are better than them. The only one I really need is Dante, because I know he's really good. But that's just Battle Pass, and I'm kind of close to getting him, so not really much of a grind. First Igris is coming out, so wait for him. Again, this file is in my Discord in case you don't want to record it yourself, which is the easier way. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting a lot of Battle Pass XP from this. Alright, Gilgamesh now has a new leash, which I won't be using because it is such a pain to do macros using abilities like that on units, because for whatever reason, it just doesn't want to work. I don't know really how to explain it, but it just doesn't want to work. Gilgamesh is about maxed out here. One more upgrade and he will be maxed. Then after that I'll kind of just max this other one, but it doesn't even really need to be maxed out. This is why if the forums do kind of mess up with this macro for you or with my recording, which they shouldn't, but if they do, you should be fine, because you quite literally only need to max one Gilgamesh and you will be able to beat it. Now I am aware that Oryu does stun, but I don't think it'll make much of a difference again. Oryu as like just like the base damage and stuff isn't that good. Like come over here. If I come over here and look, oh wait, Oryu's not maxed on upgrade anymore. He used to be, I feel like, but they might have changed him. That almost just messed up the macro, but luckily, I would assume most people won't be using Oryu. Okay. Also guys, we are getting close to having enough watch time to be monetized, so make sure you watch this video all the way through and give it a like and subscribe to help out the channel. I will be doing another Battle Pass or VIP giveaway soon, so stay tuned for my Discord server for that. The second Igris boss is spawning in, so we will just be able to easily take him out when he gets here. Alright guys, the Igris boss is in our Gilgamesh's range. Easy kill right here. I mean, he is stunned by Oryu, but he'd really probably only get about like right here, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm literally gonna dump. Actually, I'm not gonna dump everything else into Oryu, only because I think he might do enough damage to kill Igris when he's like way at the start. And I kind of don't want that to happen, because I want it to be where you don't have to really use Oryu. I would recommend him, he's a really good unit, but guys, the final Igris boss is almost here, and then the macro will be done. Now, I will tell you, once you win the match, you are going to want to wait about 10 to 15 seconds just to, you know, in case there's any delay. Just plan for delay. That's like one of my biggest tips when making macros, is plan for there to be delay, because Tiny Task is not really consistent with how much delay it has and stuff. It's kind of annoying. But yeah. Alright guys, yeah, the Igris boss is now in our range, so we are gonna go and kill him. Yeah, for some reason, every update they're buffing the boss events. At least the Saber one. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure they're buffing this one, because I do not remember it having almost 1,000,000 HP. It is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. They're definitely trying to prevent macros, but it's kind of hard to do that when the community's so passionate about them. Alright, yeah, boom, just one, but I am gonna wait about 10 to 15 seconds here. Alright, so now I'm just gonna spam the center of my screen. Then I am going to stop the recording, and I'm gonna save this for you guys. I'm going to name it, let's just, Igris Update. And I'm going to save it, and yeah, that file will be in my Discord server in the pinned comment in case you want to join and get the file. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.